I know they said maintenance. Is there any concern about?
No concern, no concern.
He's ready to go?
Give him the extra day.
Okay.
What's the key in your mind, you know, when you're on the road now in this playoff series, starting off fresh, going back to Carolina, what do you think the key is there?
Well, it's game one. Be ready to play and compete and battle hard. Like I said, we know they're a good hockey team. Pittsburgh was a good hockey team. We got to be ready to play. So, play our game, compete, battle.
Igor was a little late coming up.
Yes, he was.
Why?
He was on early, getting extra shots, and I don't know if he broke his pad or his skate. I have no idea. So, yeah, no, he goes on with Penny 20 minutes earlier.
I don't know how you. This is more of a mindset question. I don't know how you take this. You guys have gotten. I asked you yesterday about getting through round one. Like, there's a lot on round one. Does that take the pressure off that you got through a round?
No, it's a great feeling when you get through the round, but now you got another great team to play. So, I mean, you get ready for them the same way you get ready for Pittsburgh. I mean, you only got a couple of days to get prepared and get your team rested. And the most important thing is get your players rested. They had a day off yesterday, and coaches will come in and, try and get some system stuff ready to, how we're going to play against these guys. But there's no surprises. I mean, you watch Carolina play. They play the same way like every other team. There's no surprises now with video and be able to watch games on off nights. So, but no big deal. Nothing's different for us.
Well, you said before Game 7 you're not big on pregame speeches.
Mm-hmm.
Have you always been that way, or is it something later in your career?
I do the same thing as I do for Game 1 of the regular season. I'm not putting more importance in this game than the other one. Players got enough pressure. We try and take pressure off them. Just go play your game and have fun. That's what I do. So we prepare the same way no matter what kind of game it's going to be.
When you were a player, did you feel that? Well, how did you feel about coaches' speeches then?
Well, I mean, we have our speeches. We have our preparation, but we're not going to get in there and I guess what I'm saying is I'm not going to bring in somebody from the Buffalo Bills or somebody like that and give you a speech to tell. I mean, some coaches might like it. I don't. I just want to prepare my team the same way, and there's nothing going to be different. So I've heard of people doing it, and it worked good for teams, and I've heard it work the other way against teams. So
When you took over, you said you didn't know what to expect because you didn't know the players and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Through the course of the season, I would imagine your expectations of the team grew because you saw what they were. Does that happen in the playoffs too? Does your expectations go up for what to expect from this group now?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, from the first day of the playoffs that started, the 16 teams that are in there, everybody has a chance to win. And, obviously Darryl Sutter put the Colorado Avalanche up there with good reason, and they swept pretty good, like he said. But I truly believe every team got a chance to win when they start the playoffs, and I still believe that. And, again, we're going to have to play real well against Carolina, but I truly believe we got a chance to win.
Is Carolina's forecheck similar to Pittsburgh's, or do you think it's...
They're different. They're a younger team. They're an aggressive team. They're really fast in their forecheck. So I think it'd be a little bit quicker. But, again, not taking nothing away from Pittsburgh. They're a great team, and they forechecked her too. But I think every team that you see at this time of the year, they got a good forechecking team.
What's the key with that?
Getting the puck over the blue line. The more chances they get, I mean, they're aggressive in their forecheck, but if they're in there 30, 40 seconds and giving second and third chances, they're going to be a real dangerous team.
Does Igor have to handle it differently when the team is really aggressive on it?
I don't want Igor to handle nothing differently. When he plays the puck, he gets it to our D-man or he gets it out of the zone. Just play the same way he always plays. We don't want him making too many cute plays because they're aggressive forechecking team.
For Fox, just how big is it to have, presuming Lindgren is all good, how big is it to have Lindgren next to him?
It's huge. I mean, they played together for a long time, as you know, and Lindgren, the way he battles and competes, and they read off each other real well.
Did you see any kind of, limitation or anything like that in Ryan once he came back in that series, or did you feel?
I didn't. I'm sure you guys didn't, the way he battled and competed, so he was outstanding.
Has Mott looked, since he's come back, has he looked like he picked up where he left off to you? Is there any...
He looks great, yeah. I mean, 2 games he played, he was a real important player for us, as Dan said. I'm joking, but he's been great.
You entered the playoffs with a lot of guys who had never played a playoff game before. Now they've got 7. What does that do for you?
I think it's huge. I really believe, those kids playing that first round and us winning in 7 games. There was a lot of important times in that game, and they played really well. They worked hard, they played well, and get a little more experience. And I think the whole year is the most important thing for the experience for those kids. But getting in a taste of the playoffs and seeing the intensity up a little bit, it was good for them.
You have a young team, but all year long you've been really good on the road. Any
No, I think we're a good team. It doesn't matter if we're playing home or on the road. I think we're a good team, and when we play our game, for 60 minutes, we got a real chance to win every game. So